morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Professor Sistrom, and I'm reaching out to the student body. Okay, students, as you can see, the semester has started. Starting tomorrow, you will be officially in class, and the semester will officially be gone. Okay, with that being said, what I want to do is pretty much create a video for you so you can understand what you have to do. Now, I know most of you already know how to do this work, but for those students who may not be keyed in on what I'm looking for, I am going to present this video log to you so you can see it. Now, what's important here is that everyone needs to watch the video log, because it's going to deal with all these particular classes that's in here. And you know what class you are in. So I'm not expecting someone to not know what classes they are in. But always, if you do not understand this video log, which will be highly strange to me, then you know that you can meet me in a regular meeting via Zoom and we can clear up the matter. But do not panic, because Professor Sistrom will always have your back as long as you're in the class with me. That's pretty much it. Okay, let's move on. So as you can see right now on my screen, I have the classes laid out. The next screen I'm going to take you through is another portal that will have the classes laid out too. Remember, you'll be working in 2 or 3 portals depending on what class you are in. Now, you have to know what class you are in. The first thing I want you to do, whatever class you are in, is to go into your portal and start looking around. For instance, I just clicked on this first portal, and this can be any class, because pretty much all of the classes are the same. You log into the portal and you start looking around. You start checking things to make sure that you are on point. So you go to your content, and in your content, you will see what you need to know in there. So you can see that you got the next portal that you will link up to, which is NetAcad. You have your syllabus, and you have your Zoom meeting. I am not going to click on any of this because it's critical information in there, and this will be on my YouTube page, so we don't want to put that all out in the public. Then you will have a discussion question. Now, this video log will be your discussion question. I am going to send it to you via email. I am going to post it on your home page. You will see this same video log on your home page, and here, this is your home page right here, just in case someone didn't know. This is the home page. So you will see it here on your home page, and yes, it will be your discussion, your first discussion question. Remember, home page, first discussion question, and you will receive it as a email from your professor. So that way I know I'm covering all my bases. Then you're going to check your assignments. Remember, no matter what class you in, you should be uploading an assignment per week. And you may have multiple assignments. That's why it's important. It is important. I'm going to say that again. It is important that you check your syllabi so you'll know exactly what you have to do. Now, starting out this first week, everyone will have to do a quiz. It's called a syllabus quiz, people. You know we do this just to make sure you're reading through the syllabus. You don't have a lot of time to do this syllabus quiz, because the next week, if you haven't completed this syllabus quiz, you will be dropped from the class. Now, people, you know this is mandated by the college. Get your syllabus quiz in, but you got plenty of time to do it now. As you can see, it does not have to be in till approximately the 19th, but make sure you get it done. And then you got your grades section here. Now, that covers everything you need to know. If you are a studious student, you're going to come in here and start reading everything. And when I say everything, everything. If you're not a studious student, well, buyer beware. Okay, so these classes are not hard, but you have a lot of work to do. And as we walk through this semester, you're going to see me demonstrate the work in the classes. Now, there are some classes that will be meeting with me via Zoom because we have class meeting. I'm going to point out one of those classes that will meet with me. So, for instance, my CNS 141 class, that class meets with me online. We do not, let me say that again, we do not meet at the campus. We meet online, and you know where to go get the Zoom link at so you can charm into the meeting. People, if you're in a class where you have to meet, show up, because if you do not show up, that would hurt your grade points, okay? So you're going to go to content, and once again, in content, you will see your syllabus, your Zoom meeting, course information, etc., etc. So just when you have to meet with me, click on your Zoom meeting link and then link into the meeting. That's not hard. You know that. But it's important for you to know that you have assignments you have to upload. Now, to my Cisco people, I'm going to explain in the class how I want my assignments. I'm going to demonstrate to the rest of you on how I want the assignments. But my Cisco people, they got special way that they have to turn in their assignments. And it's important that they do it that way. Okay, and like even with the Cisco people, they have a course syllabi that they have to do, course quiz syllabi that they have to do. So make sure you do that. Okay, let's go back to it. And remember, this video log will come to you in 3 different places. It will come to you, 1, via email, 2, it's going to be on this face page, and 3, it's going to be the first discussion question. So you can't get around this. Okay, now, everyone will be going to Cisco Netacad. All of you are Cisco Netacad students now. And what did you receive in your email yesterday or the day before? You received a link from Professor Sistrunk from Cisco. It was mainly from Cisco, not from me, but from Cisco, stating that you are in this course. Once you click on that link, for those of you who already know, because most of you already know you're a Cisco Academy student, you just simply fill out the information, log in, and start your work. But to the newbies, the people who haven't been in there, that link that you receive is mission critical. And also, I know when you clicked on the link because the link sends a message back to me telling me you clicked on it. But let's pick a class in here. Let's go to this class here. So for instance, I'm going to click on Network Essentials. To my Network Essentials people, I know most of you are new, but you're going to enjoy this class because this is the beginning class of all classes. As you can see, and this is for everybody who's watching this video, who this video come to, you walk through the same steps. The first thing you want to do is look at your sidebar. You got course home, you got grades, you got assessment, etc., etc. Now, when it comes to assessments, no assessments will be open until Thursday. I want everybody to get a chance to look around, start reading a chapter, start getting their work done, but the assessments won't be open to Thursday because once I open the assessments up, everyone has to already be in the class. I don't want to open it up and then one person can't get to assessments because they didn't do their due diligence and log into their class. So make sure you do that. But you will go down the actual portal and start looking at your course material. As you can see, you got multiple things in here you'll be studying. Just make sure you do this. Begin the survey, the course survey. Check your systems, because sometimes people, they get back in contact with me and they say, hey, professor, I can't connect to this. Check your system and do your pre-test. But a lot of people don't understand the pre-test. You don't have to read anything. It will not be open until Thursday anyway, but do your pre-test. And then just start reading through your chapters. For instance, let's take a look at this particular chapter here. Once you click on the link, it will link you into the course material. It's taking a little time here because I'm on the road traveling and I'm in a different location. I'm not actually at home. But as you can see, it lays out all of your particular chapters. So you can see all of your particular chapters in here. This is for everyone. It doesn't matter what class you're in, you'll be doing the same thing. It'll just be in your particular course. Okay? So you'll see all the chapters. And this is chapter 1 right here. Once you open up this link here and you go to chapter 1, you see right here, you just start reading through your information. Make sure you understand these outcomes. Now, here's one of the first questions you need to know. You need to go to Cisco's website outside of this and get your domains. And I'm going to show you what the domains are in the next part of this so you can know what your domains are. But Cisco has a website that you need to go to and get your domains. That is mission critical, people, because we're going to work with those domains. But you just go through your course, you read everything, you follow everything. If you need to get to assignments, you can come right here and click on these, what we call hamburger buttons. They call it course index. We call it hamburger buttons because, of course, we owe. And it will take you to where all the assignments are. But make sure you check your syllabus with these assignments so you'll know exactly what you're doing. I tell people this, uncheck this box here and then just choose packet tracers and labs, because that tend to be your assignments and you can see your assignments. Now, I guarantee you this. One student gonna come to me and they gonna say, professor, and I'm gonna say, what? Where do I go get my assignments? They are in here, people. And believe me, I am gonna show you how to do your assignments. I'm actually gonna do an assignment this week, send it out to all of you so you'll know how I want your assignments. But today I'm gonna deal with a couple of classes that is mission critical that they do the assignments. The networking essential people and the Cisco people, you guys gonna get another video from me, so expect that. Okay, so these are what assignments at, and then once you click a link for an assignment, you will go directly to that assignment, and there it is. It's right there. Now, students, it's important that you realize this. Do not try to do an assignment without reading through the chapter. Remember, we have algorithms in here, and I'm going to be able to see everything that you're doing in here. Word to the wise, do everything. Don't skip through none. But you know how to get to an assignment now. Okay, so that's the Cisco Networking Essentials class. That was a real simple way of showing you how to get to stuff. But let's take a look at another class, for instance. Now, with my Linux people, this is for the people who are in my Linux class. This is important, Linux people. So let's take this Linux class right here, CIS 118. To my Linux people, you have to do the same thing. You're going to go through your section, make sure you read everything, accept everything, and then you're going to go through your first chapter. Once you click on your first chapter, this is what you will see. It'll be like in book form. On one end, you will have stuff to read, to go through. On the other end, you're going to have an actual portal, a Linux portal to work through. So you don't have to put Linux on your computer and all that type of stuff. You simply have to go in here. Now you see it's turning and turning and turning. Just be patient. people, it will come up. But if you get tired of it, you can click in it and hit enter or whatever, but it will pop up. Sometimes it moves a little slow like it's doing it now. But while it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and read through some of the material. As you can see, you click next as you read through the material. To the Linux people, it's mission critical that you read all of this, or to everybody. If you're not reading it, you're just wasting your time. But read through everything, because Linux is really a tough course, and you need to make sure you're reading through this material. Don't pass it up, people. Read the information. It's not that long of a read. You can click on it and see the information in here, or you can just click next. But when you do your work over here, for instance, if I do some Linux work over there, which is going to ask you, Linux people, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. If I type in a Linux command, now, once I type that command in, I need a copy of that. How do I get a copy of that? You can take a picture of it and upload it, or you can do like I do. I just take a snippet of it, and once I take a snippet of it, I'm able to name it and upload it to give it to my professor. You see how that is? Professionalism. I can actually look and see what you typed in here. This is what I need. I need a screenshot of everything you doing in there. Now, of course, that was real short. You want to get as much as you can in this window, and then you want to upload it over here into your portal. So let's go over here right quick. You want to go to assignments and upload it into the assignments for that particular week. Just make sure I can see everything that you're doing. If I cannot see it, people, you will not get a grade for it. I need those screenshots. Now, this is only to my Linux people, no one else. To my Cisco people, I'm going to explain to you what I need. And to my Network Essentials people, I'm going to send you a specialized video on what I need. But my Linux people, you're going to, after you do the work, you're going to give me a screenshot. Now, I know you're going to be like, oh, Professor, why do I have to do all that? Because I need to see what you're doing. That's why you have to do it. If I do not get a screenshot, you don't get credit for it. Just that simple. Let's keep it simple. As they say, keep it simple, Sam. Keep it simple. Okay, let's go back here. I'm going to close that window. Let's see. Now, Linux people, you also going to have exams to do, and you will have labs to do in here. Here go a lab. Now, watch this. So do everything and give me a screenshot of everything. So you see this lab is quite long. Just make sure you give me a screenshot. And if it's blinking like that, just click in there, hit enter, and it'll pop up pretty soon. But give yourself some time. See, it just popped up. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here and do some work so you can see how it is actually done. You reading through here and you just start typing in commands. Let me go in here and put some commands in there, and you will see how simple this is. Try to keep it clean. It's a little messy for me right now, but try to keep it clean so you can make sure that you got a clean shot that you're sending to me. I'm gonna go to the next one here. It's telling you exactly what you gotta do. All you gotta do is remember the commands. Remember, you got a final exam, so you have to remember those particular commands. If you don't, you're not gonna pass that final, so be on those commands. And that's pretty much it. And then what you do is you just take a screenshot. And don't worry, if you don't remember this, get in contact with me. I'll tell you what I need. You take a screenshot of it. You name it to the assignments. I'm going to show you how simply you can do. I say always put your name on it. That way, if you mistakenly lose the document, you'll be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and name it with my name. And then I'm going to say 5.1. Just try to get the entire subject. So as you can see right here, it goes from 5.1 all the way to 7.5. So just try to give me as much as information I can. I have the full copy, so I'll be able to go in there and see exactly what it is. So that's to my Linux people. Simple stuff, people. And then you just come over here and you upload it into the section. And listen, as many as copies as you have to, upload those copies. Don't leave nothing out. It's better to do more than less, because if I can't see the work, I will not give you credit. Okay, so just make sure. Okay, so that's pretty much it for now. You just needed to navigate in around your particular D2L portal, and you're gonna hear me use that word portal all the time. You navigate around the D2L portal and make sure you understand everything. You're gonna check your syllabus, your discussion question, which is gonna be this, and then you're gonna go ahead and start your classwork. Go in there, log in. Now you received the email from Cisco showing you what you need to do to get into class. My expectation is once you look at your emails, you'll get in here. People, know that Thursday is a critical day, so get in here and start doing your work. This is Professor Sistrom. I hope that this information that I provided to you was helpful.